Hello and welcome. This is Sports Debate, where we give you a platform to place your mouth where your passion is, to show off your sport knowledge, and all arguments are spot on. I am Solomon Ajiziogu. For many years until today, in many places, football refereeing has remained a part-time job. This has allowed many people in other fields of endeavor to be critical parts of the beautiful game. School teachers, lawyers, administrators, and journalists, and many more have officiated on the highest levels of the game. Today, the game has changed in many parts of the world with much more scientific approach and devotion to the creation of mastery and excellence on the field. In the top flight of the English League, the job of refereeing is a full-time job. The argument is that it ensures professionalism and protects the fidelity and integrity of the game. Amidst complaints of poor officiating and inducement of referees in the Nigeria Professional Football League (NPFL), many have called for Nigeria to adopt the same model. Do you agree to this argument? Has the Nigerian game developed to that point, or would it be the necessary step to help it reach that of the English? Should football refereeing in Nigeria be made a full-time job? That's our topic today, and you can join the discussion at Sporting Solo TVC or at TVC News NG, or better still, at TVC Connect, hashtag TVC Sports Debate. Joining me on the debate podium today are two gentlemen, faces you already know on this program, and they are going head to head after a very long time. Olawale Olatoye is here with us again. You are welcome.
Thank you, Solo. It's always a wonderful time coming on Sport Debate.
And he's up against Wellington Amadasun.
Yeah, Solomon, thank you. I'm back again to what I love doing.
Right. Should refereeing job be full-time or part-time? You say it should be full-time.
Yes, I think I will agree.
In Nigeria?
Yes, in Nigeria.
Why?
It should
Has the game developed to that point?
Over time. Number of games, technology has come up. It should be a career, not a job, because a lot of things has come up. So we need to focus on the game itself, and so that we can improve as it's done everywhere in the world. So, a referee in Nigeria should be full-time, so that we can continue to have consistency and great focus for the game.
Why shouldn't it be full-time?
Well, from my friend's intro, he said it should be made full-time. But he has forgotten that there are some things we need to put into consideration before you can now say you want to make refereeing full-time. Because if you look at it, one, they have an association. And the association, years back, they are trying to work effectively. And secondly, we have to look at it. What partnership do they have with the league management company, and how do they get their pay? The structure is not there. There should be a certain amount, which if I officiate a match, this is what I'm entitled to. And if we look, we have to look at the bulk of referees that we have in Nigeria. It's too much. There is no room that can accommodate payment for all this refereeing. So that is why I think we need to really bring them down. Let's have a manageable size. Then we can now place them. We know, because some of them are working in Nigeria. If we have to look at one typical example of a referee that is doing well for us in Nigeria is Ferdinand Udo. Ferdinand Udo studied geology from the University of Ilorin, and he has officiated top-graded games. Don't forget that he also officiated the game against South Africa and Cape Verde, a World Cup qualifier there in South Africa. So if he doesn't have a job, he will not be doing well. There will be influence. There will be manipulations.
So you think the NFF cannot provide those fundings?
For now, they can't. Because if we have to look at it, NFF is still struggling with payment of coaches.
With the kind of money they get,
yes,
the LMC.
Yes.
They can't.
You just said something about streamlining.
That's exactly what
reducing the number of referees. Now, will the reduction of the number of referees, especially in the top flight,
yes,
will it not professionalize it and make it a full-time job?
That is when we can now be thinking of, if possible, making it a full-time job.
No, not possible.
Yes.
It's either you say make it full-time or part-time.
That is why, you know, in Nigeria,
Yeah.
it is a case of if there's a condition.
No.
It's a probability.
No, it should be a career. You see, Nigeria have gone
That
over
is,
time. See,
yes,
if we
that is
must-
what you
No,
think.
of course,
That
if-
is what you feel.
You see, if we must take this game to another level,
Okay.
then we should follow how it's done everywhere in the world, other climes. You understand me now? If you don't, you just said something about streamlining. You might not take everybody. You can put 18, 20 on your payroll. Put that 18 or 20 on your payroll and say, okay, these guys, you will be there, we'll be paying you full-time money.
Then
so
what,
that you
happens,
concentrate.
what happens to others?
Others who could be on, you can just come out on part-time basis.
If you find yourself in that situation, would you?
It doesn't matter because concentration will not there.
is exactly what we are
the
saying.
peculiarity of
This is-
Nigeria, no, the Nigerian system, we play most of our games, what they call it, during the week. We don't play in the weekends.
We play at weekends too.
Okay, we play weekends, but we play
Yes.
most of them during the week too.
Yes, yes,
Wednesdays and
yes,
Thursdays.
yes,
So
yes.
because of the nature of Nigerian league,
Yeah.
we need permanent referees.
Yeah.
Do you understand me now?
Okay.
So that there could be focus and consistency. Look at our matches. Porous officiating. Because these guys are not exposed.
It's because
Yes.
they are, some of them are full time. Some of them they don't
No
have
full time.
any-
No, they don't have full time in Nigerian league.
Yeah, no,
we don't have full time.
No, we do.
We don't have full time. Who are the full time?
Because
who are the
some of
full-time
them, some of them is because
At
they are
official
different-
level,
yes,
at official
Official.
level, there are no full-time
There's no
referees.
full-time
Yes,
referees.
but I can tell you categorically because I was exposed. I actually followed the league from NNL.
follow the
from,
league,
from
does
Meaning that there are
NNL,
some
from
people who
NNL.
don't do any
They
other
don't do
thing.
any other thing.
Okay, so is
why-
that not the problem
That
itself?
is the problem we are having.
Okay.
That is the problem we are having. and
No,
we
no,
are
but
still
if you
facing.
make it
Now,
professional, you
let's
can
do-
reduce the number of people
That is it.
officiating,
Right now-
and then they can earn more.
Right now,
The-
there is
Yeah.
no way we can make it professional yet.
Why not?
Why not?
Because
Is it-
the
what did you call the
structure is
league?
not
You call
on
it a
ground.
professional league.
The structure is not on
What
ground.
structure?
The
Funding.
structure-
The main thing is
Yes.
funding.
Okay, now let me even tell you something that even the NRA, there is a certain amount which serves as a contribution for the movement of the association. Immediately, once you are given a job to officiate a game, the payment you get from there is a certain amount which you will contribute back to the association for funding. Now, if you have to look at that, an association that does even have a way of generating funds to push the association, you now think they can make all officials, all referees a full-time. Where do they get the money to pay
Why
them?
can't we make referees full-time?
Because
That's
the
what I
stru-
want
the-
to
wait,
understand.
that's why I'm saying that the structure is not on ground.
Why can't you put the structures? The structure. what
Because right
structures?
now, everything in
You
Nigeria,
have-
I keep telling people that
No,
in
no, no,
Nigeria, everything, nothing is working.
No, it will work.
Yes.
If you get
And
it right.
when?
But,
How?
But this is what they are getting their salaries.
Who?
NFF, LMC, they're getting their
Don't you
salaries.
think that the reason why there is the problem of poor officiating is because we have many of these referees, and then some of them don't get to officiate games after a long time, so they make the most of it by being induced, by getting inducement.
That is exactly.
That's why you need to keep them.
That's
why you need
is
to
that
keep
not the
them
reason
and-
why
yes,
we
and
need to
employ them
reduce them?
and fix
So
that.
that we know that when you get to the top flight, you
Yes.
know that it takes a lot to get to
To
the
get
top
to the
flight,
flight.
and you get many matches.
That is it.
You get paid.
yeah,
In
yeah.
the English Premier League, you have referees who officiate in the top flight. If you are not at that level, you
Select
can't
group. And they are select group.
and
They
they
are
officiate
select-
every
Yeah.
weekend.
The point is,
That is it.
it baffles me at times when we try to compare ourselves with EPL.
No, that's where you take your model from. That's where you take all your this thing from.
EPL, you cannot compare the way they run their things. They have structures. They have everything in place.
What does it
And
take to create
and it's
structures?
working.
That's
A
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
things. It requires a lot of things.
I think, if you ask me,
that is what
if
you-
I was to handle the issue, I would say that we do not need more than 12 to 15, no,
No,
12 to 15
15.
central referees,
Okay.
no, 12 to 15
Linesmen.
central referees, because
Okay.
every weekend in the MPFL, you play just 10 matches.
Okay.
So you do not need more than 12 to 15 central referees.
Okay.
Then with all the additional assistants.
Okay.
And you know, these referees rotate. Even center referees rotate to be fourth officials or assistants or whatever. So you do not need more than between 12 to 15. So you can have a situation where these referees officiate on a regular basis.
Sure.
Yes.
On a regular basis. So that
Yes.
means there's an assured income over a period
depth
of
of
time.
time.
So you cannot induce
I
them.
agree
So
with
why
you.
can't we do that?
See, I
Why
agree
is
with
it
you.
difficult
But
to
the
do
point
that?
I'm still emphasizing on is that in Nigeria, we take advantage. We are lazy-minded people. We believe that whenever we have opportunity, look at a referee now. that gets a match this week, maybe he received an amount of like
80,000.
80,000 on the minimum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next week, he will still want to lobby.
That is it. And because
We have
it's wrong,
so
we
much
need
damage.
that's why we need to correct it.
That is what I'm saying, that for now, because of the situation, because of the system, it will be perfect for us to still maintain a part-time referee.
No, we have metamorphosed. I want us to come back.
Do we
the
have
structure you are talking about?
Okay.
What is the structure that is preventing us to have a full-time referee that will understudy the game consistently week by week?
Just like
Right,
you
and
have
that
a
is-
professional
that is-
job,
that
I
is-
have a
that
professional
is-
job,
that is
and I
job-
do media
job
work
security.
full-time, right?
That is job security.
No, that is why you call it
As
professional.
official-
You know, it was not professional before.
Yes.
The league was not called Nigeria Professional League.
Yes.
Now it's called Nigeria Professional League.
Professional,
So the
yes.
word professional, we should mind that word and be consistent with it.
Of course.
And make what we want.
But right now,
Look at the
right
leagues.
now, if you have opportunity to see some games, there are some things we can't even report as journalists.
Why?
You understand what I'm saying? There are some things we can't.
Have you been
Now,
bored?
yes, it has been.
No, because there are
Errors.
a lot of
So,
a lot of things-
sportsflames.com, what can't you report?
No, a lot of things are wrong. That is what we are trying to say. A lot, and the
because
same thing with
that is the
officiating.
that is the problem.
A lot of
Why we are
things
not
are
moving
wrong.
forward. Look
Because
at
one,
it is
if-
only in Nigeria,
if-
Solomon.
if-
It's only in Nigeria. You have 30 games you want to play. You win 15 home, you win 50 away. Thank God for TV. Not only say it here. If not for TV, my brother, it will be consistent. 15 win your 15 games home and win and lose away because the referees have been induced.
Okay.
Well,
No money
let's
is not enough for them.
But
we do
how,
not.
how do you become a referee? Is it not passion is supposed to take
Of
you
course.
Okay,
Passion and
that's
everything,
that's a good question you have asked, and he will answer in the second half
There's
of
no
the
problem.
show. What does it take to be a referee, a good referee, a professional referee? You have to tell us that. Well, it's been a hot argument here between Olawale Olatoye and Wellington Amadasun here. And the topic we have been looking at today is full-time, should refereeing job, football refereeing in Nigeria, be a full-time or a part-time job? Wellington Amadasun feels it should be a full-time job in order to professionalize it and then to make the officiating proper and right. But Olawale Olatoye believes that we have not got to the point where it has to be professional or where it has to be full-time, right? But then we say the league is Nigeria Professional Football League. So what do you think? Should football officiating in Nigeria be a full-time or a part-time job? You can contribute to this debate by sending your tweets to me at Sporting Solo TVC or at TVC News NG, or better still, at TVC Connect, hashtag TVC Sports Debate. It is still Sports Debate with me, Solomon Ajiziogu, and the topic we are looking at today is the job of football refereeing. Should it be full-time or part-time in Nigeria? Wellington Amadasun here says it should be full-time because it should be a professional job,
Definitely.
a career.
Not a job.
But Olawale Olatoye here disagrees. He says it should continue to be a part-time job because our game has not developed to that point. But what do you think? Should it be a full-time job or a part-time job to officiate in the Nigerian Football League, especially the top flight? You can contribute to this debate by sending your tweets to me at Sporting Solo TVC or at TVC News NG. Or better still, you can reach me on at TVC Connect, hashtag TVC Sports Debate. Now, he asked you a question.
Yes.
What does it take to be a professional referee?
It doesn't take anything much. The fact is just that you should know, once you know the rules of the game, you understand what football is. Definitely the rules of the game. Because see where ex-footballers come to become referees. Yes, because they know that.
Why are they doing that?
Of course, they need to create jobs.
If you know the rules, you can just be a referee.
Once
right?
you know the rules, and you know, and once
Is
you know
there
the
no
rules,
there
once you know
shouldn't
the
there be a
rules,
process
they
of
put-
certification?
Well, I don't really know if there's should be certification.
I don't.
They don't study. They don't study.
There is
they
a
don't
process of
They don't
certification.
study refereeing.
They only put
institution.
them on test.
No,
That's
it doesn't have to be
the-
in high institution.
Yes.
There is a
pro-
FIFA-approved
approved
module
yes.
Okay, that you follow.
that you have
training.
to follow
Okay.
in
Training, yes.
training.
Fine.
Like they take
To
like a
do-
Cooper test. You know,
Yeah.
Those
it
are
can be-
physical
you know,
now.
it-
Those are
yes.
No, it's not just
It's
physical.
not just
They are
physical.
written tests.
They
Okay.
have
You
to
must know
actually
the
know
rules.
if you are fit, okay, to do the job.
So fine, you know the rules, and they put you through the training, and you are there. So if simply ex-footballers could just come to the game, that means there's no big deal about refereeing. But if I just that you should know the rules, get training, they mentor you, and you flow.
If there is no big deal about refereeing, then it should not be professional. It should be part-time.
It should be part-time.
No, not the part-time. Of course, that's something will keep you. Something will keep you on that job rolling for a long time.
But
That's
you,
what the likes of-
but you actually know that there are times that you have to use your instincts before you take a decision when you are a referee. Because this
Is that not the real problem in refereeing itself? That is where match fixing comes in.
That is exactly
That is where manipulation
because
comes in.
When you,
I thought that what FIFA is trying to do is eliminate discretion.
Yes.
So why are you talking
let's
about
take for
discretion?
example now. Let's take for example now in Nigeria. I have a family back at home, and here there is nothing like job security for me.
Why can't
as
there
a
be
referee.
job security?
That is exactly what I'm
Why
saying.
can't
that
LMC
that
play
is,
them?
that
You
is
see,
exactly
how
because
much would they put them? You just said 80,000 naira.
you have to look at the system. You flow with the system.
How many referees do we have in the Nigeria Professional
Good.
Football League
Since
at
we
this
before
time?
It's over 1,000.
In the Nigeria
Nigerian
Professional
Nigerian
Football,
professional.
That even
the
the
20 team, MPFL.
MPFL in
No,
a-
we can't have
No,
that.
1,000.
That's in Nigeria
national
professional.
No, you are
Yeah.
talking
No.
about referee. We're talking
Referee.
about the MPFL.
The
See,
MPFL,
I
you
thought,
can't-
I thought there should be a grading.
That is
For
what I'm saying,
instance,
that you
in
can't-
English, in the EPL, when you officiate wrongly, when you make a wrong call
Yes.
that is sanctionable, that is reprimandable, you are demoted to the championship for a time.
Yes.
That means that those who officiate in the championship don't come to the EPL except they meet the grade.
Yes.
So
yes.
there's a grading level
Yes, yes.
that requires you to come to the EPL.
EPL, yes.
Shouldn't we do the same thing for
Yes.
the MPFL
Yeah.
where we have just maybe 15 referees?
That-
Then when you officiate wrongly, you are demoted or
No,
you are
apart-
sanctioned. Not just demoted, you may even be banned for like 2 weeks. You are not officiating
cannot
for
do
1
that.
month.
Of
You
course,
know,
no, they
you
can't
know,
even
you
do
know
that
what?
because
They can't
No,
because
in your place of, in your office, when you do the wrong thing,
Yeah.
aren't you suspended without pay sometimes?
Now, what? Where are the ex-referees like Umba? There's a guy called.
Yes, Linus
Linus
Mba,
Mba.
Sisi
even
Chukwujekwu,
our own
Omolola,
Aloy
Samuel
Chukwemeka,
Omolola.
Aloy Chukwemeka,
Now, where are
and,
they?
and the rest.
Now, where are they? Those are the guys who right now should be forming another association.
That is
To
exactly.
be helping us to monitor this.
Do they need another
if-
association?
if-
It is the
no.
LMC.
No, even-
Well, it is the LMC that owns the league.
Okay.
Yes.
So if the LMC owns the league,
Good.
the LMC would say, okay, we need 15 referees.
And
We need also number of assistant referees. So we will build around. That is the way the EPL operates.
and another thing I always tell people is that right now.
No.
Right now.
Brother Solomon, we have some in the APL. We have some ex-referees now that is helping them to monitor.
No,
How
the
many- how many
you
of
have
them
a
still
referees.
continues?
You have
That
a
is what you
referees
have to
company.
check.
Good.
Just like you have the NRA.
Talk-
Yes.
talking about
EPL has
EGM,
the
the
EPL has
professional
a
group
technical
monitoring.
department.
Okay.
Howard Webb used to be the head at some point.
Yes.
Who is in charge of
So who
referee
is doing
issues.
that for Nigeria?
We have.
to
We
monitor
have.
LMC.
No,
Not
we,
LMC.
Ahmed Fresh.
that is from NFF.
Yes.
He's the head of technical referee
Okay.
in NFF.
Okay.
So he appoints. They appoint. Then they assess.
Okay.
And then they.
Of course,
yes,
the FA
yes,
has to appoint the referees, but the
then
LMC
they
would
assess.
say, this
But
is the
it
number we
it
require.
is, yes, and it is the LMC that now make the payment.
Baba.
But as I'm speaking with you now.
Olatoye. Okay.
Sorry, as I'm speaking with you now, in MPFL alone,
Yes.
we can't even give the exact figure of referees that we have.
No, you
We
just
should
can't
be
know-
able.
And-
We should be
and-
open.
and that is why.
Exactly.
It should be an open
but
thing.
at least I can mention.
Is that not the reason why the Nigerian league has no integrity?
And you know why? Because in MPFL, we have top-graded referees that they are not taking it for full time. They are taking it for part-time.
Top-graded
And
referees.
Yes,
You are the top-graded referees.
one of them is
Now, we
Ferdinand.
don't even have them in
Ferdinand
African-
Udo.
African
Yes,
this-
Ferdinand Udo. Don't forget
Only one
Ferdinand
person.
Udo. Ferdinand-
The
no.
fact-
We have Ferdinand Udo. We have Abel Baba. We have Dr. Enifiok, a medical doctor. We have Patrick Ishaya. Patrick Isha happens to be secretary to WATSU, that is West Africa. You know, we have several of them.
Yes.
And they are actually...
But the matches are played over the weekend.
We still have from Lagos.
The matches are played over... Excuse me.
But
the matches are played over the weekend.
Okay.
And then if it's during the week, the matches are played in the evening when people would have closed from work.
Yes.
So why can't we streamline, reduce the numbers so that we can improve the fidelity? If you cannot bribe the referee, it upgrades the league.
Good. So that's what I want to ask you. If we streamline, out of the 1,000 you say we have, and we just get 20 out of them, select some good, fantastic professionals, that 20 of you will be on full-time basis, we will pay you. How much will it take them to pay you?
I said it will not even work for now. Why? We can't pay them. You can't, because
why can't you pay
them? We already pay referees.
Now let's
there will
be a lot of defaults. There will be a lot of defaults because if you have to look at even our league, there was a standard
Are you saying 80,000 per match?
Yeah, if we pay 80,000 per match.
Will they meet it? Even 80,000
But they are not owing them at the moment. They are not owing them. But they are not owing the ones they have now. And they are scattered.
Even because some of them
are currently in the Nigerian league.
Okay.
When you give Ferdinand Udo a job to officiate, let's say FC Ifeanyi versus Plateau United. With the current arrangement, it's possible that Ferdinand Udo will not get another job in 1 month to officiate in the Nigerian league.
Okay.
And so he knows that for 1 full month, he does not get 80,000 naira. Right? So, as you said, if Ferdinand Udo does not have any other job with which he feeds his family, is it not possible that it's easy to induce him,
of course,
to influence again, because he knows he won't officiate until 1 month time.
Okay.
So if a club offers him, say 1 million or 500,000 to give that game, wouldn't he do that?
And because he has.
So why don't we reduce it where he does not rest for more than 2 weeks?
Because he has his he has his job, his own job.
That is why
giving him money. And for his level, nobody can actually nobody can manipulate him.
That's why on this
nobody can even influence.
That's why I said full-time job. Create 18 or 20. That's what the analysis you just gave. Explain it all. Give it this so that they will not be induced. There will be focus. You understand? And there will be consistency in the league. 80,000.
But what I'm still saying that it's easier said than done.
But what can
right
they do?
now,
What are they doing?
Still work.
What is the NFL
now,
doing
they set
with
a
the money?
standard. They said LMC set a standard that every player in the league, the minimum amount you receive is 150.
No, I'm not interested.
There are teams that don't get
But that's what I'm saying. There are teams that are not
and they are the government teams.
And they are government. And as
you cannot challenge them.
The same thing will happen to this referee.
So the government should leave
by the time they make this referee thing a full time.
Yes.
I'm telling you that they will start owing them. And more corruption will set in.
If you look at his argument, if you look at his argument,
see, we are all complaining.
His point is that
we are all complaining that they are not doing well. By the time you make it full time, that is when you see the true color of the league. That is when you see that referees will now tell you that, well, I'm earning 80,000 per match, and they are still owing me. Maybe I officiated today, and they are.
But there's no referee that is being owed in the Nigeria Professional Football League now.
Because you know why? They already know that whatever I'm earning from this officiating is an added money.
No, but they are not being owed. Are they being owed?
No,
are they being
they are not being owed. Do you know why?
So
let's take for
instead of
example,
spreading the money like that,
who is going to hold Cornell?
Olatoye.
Okay.
Instead of spreading the money around 100 officials in the NPF.
Select 20.
Why don't you just select 20? Pay them that money.
Now let me tell you. Let me ask you this thing. Tell me that person that we hold Brigadier General Ola Olatoye is a referee, a former deputy ref secretary and also secretary general to NRA. Tell me who is going to hold him. Tell me who is going to hold him.
So that is that not the reason why we need
him? Tell me who is going to hold Magodashi, a soldier. Tell me that is why I'm saying that they are not owing them right now, because these are top graded referees. But by the time they want to make it full time, they will not work with all these guys again. They will work with people that they can actually control and they can actually manipulate them. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's a career.
Okay, we want you to give your closing remark.
For my intro, I said it's a career.
Okay.
we should begin to look forward and begin to say, okay, let's begin to have referees 18,
I'm not
20
disputing
that we
that.
can manage.
His closing remarks.
Pay them. We can manage, pay them. So that this league will begin to feed the league and begin to see consistency in the league. We're not saying consistency, not focus. We're just getting, that's why they are induced. So we want something new, as is done in other climes. Let's begin to have that in Nigeria.
Your closing remark.
Well, for me, I think it will still be something difficult to do. Because if we have to look at it, referee is supposed to be something you enjoy doing. Even if you have a career, let's take for example now.
Your closing remark.
Yes, Alfred Saiki, a journalist, and he's also into officiating. He's enjoying it, and he has a job he's doing. So right now, I think they should just maintain it the way it's been run like this. That is a part-time. You have your job, and you come to officiate. With the little you are earning there, it's a plus for you to maintain and run your family.
Now, do you agree with our gladiators? Wellington Amadasun and Olawale Olatoye here. Olawale Olatoye says football refereeing in Nigeria should be a part-time job. But Wellington disagrees. He says it should be a full-time job so that we can maintain the fidelity of the game and integrity of the Nigerian top-flight league. What do you think? Should football officiating in Nigeria be a full-time or a part-time job? You can join this debate by sending your tweets to me at Sporting Solo TVC or at TVC News NG, or better still, at TVC Connect, #TVC Sports Debate. Until we come your way again next time, enjoy the rest of your day.